In the Elder Scrolls Online, the people of Tamriel have a great many stories to tell. 3 such tales are those of each alliance's crowned leader. Previously, you've heard of Queen Arian, the unforeseen queen. Now I shall recount the story of Jorunn, the Skald king, so you may learn more about his past and the events that ultimately led up to him being crowned the Ebonheart Pack's High King. Jorunn, the Skald King, by Helgir Lutvois, Bard of Windhelm. Born in 2E 546 to Queen Marbjan Flamehair, Prince Jorunn grew up knowing that his older sister, Nirnhilde, was fated to take the throne. A singer of rare talent in a culture that reveres the power of the human voice, Jorunn studied at Skald's retreat on the Isles of Gold outside Riften. There he learned all that he could be taught by the most renowned bards of all the Eastern Kingdom. He was dubbed the Skald Prince of Skyrim. Jorunn spent most of his youth in artistic and philosophical pursuits, cultivating a broad array of artists, artisans and performers throughout Eastern Skyrim and beyond. He spent time in Mournhold, Stormhold, Such, Ilnhir, and is even reputed to have visited Solitude, the capital of Western Skyrim, in disguise. Though he claimed to have no interest in politics or the business of rule, his natural leadership qualities made him the unofficial leader of the creative community wherever he found himself. Though he received little formal schooling in the arts of arms and warfare, as little as the Prince of the Nords could manage anyway, travelling across Tamriel was always a dangerous activity. His travels taught him less orthodox ways of dealing with trouble. Jorunn was in Riften when the Akaviri of Dir Kamal assaulted the northeast coast of Skyrim in 2E 572. Jorunn and his closest comrades, the Pack of Bards, fought their way up the coast to Windhelm, arriving just in time to see its gates breached by the Akaviri. Jorunn hurled himself into the fray, street fighting being something he had experience with, but was unable to prevent the fall of the city and the slaying of Queen Marbjan and the Princess Nirnhilde, who both went down fighting. Wounded and devastated, Jorunn barely escaped the sack of Windhelm alive. Feeling for the first time the responsibility of his royal birth, he decided to appeal to the Greybeards for aid, and so he made his way, stealthily but quickly, to High Hrothgar. For reasons that have not been divulged, the Greybeards summoned a hero from Sovngarde, Wulfharth, the Ash King, to fight at Jorunn's side. Together, Wulfharth and Jorunn, now claiming the title of Skald King, rallied the Nords of Eastern Skyrim, mustering an army from the Rift and the outer regions of Eastmarch, then fortifying Riften. Dir Kamal, moving south from Windhelm, found Riften defended by angry Nords inspired by the presence of Wulfharth and eager to fight. So Dir Kamal bypassed Riften and marched on Mournhold, the Akaviri leader assuming that the Nords would be glad to see him go. That choice was a fatal mistake. Jorunn and Wulfharth led their army in pursuit of the Akaviri force, and a Nordic army entered Morrowind for the first time since the Battle of Red Mountain. The Akaviri army was caught at Stonefalls between the Nords and a Dunmer legion led by Al-Malexia, but the outcome of the great battle still hung in the balance, until a surprise intervention from a phalanx of Argonian shellbacks, led by a trio of reptilian battle mages. The Akaviri line was broken and they were driven into the sea, where they drowned by the thousands. The Ash King, his purpose fulfilled, returned to Sovngarde. In Windhelm, 3 weeks later, Jorunn was crowned High King in the throne room of the Palace of Kings. And that is the tale of Jorunn, the Skald King. Pretty much just a short story that's on the Elder Scrolls Online website. As you would have seen by the graphics that I put up. Got another one, Story of Queen Arian. I'm just going to link that one here. Click that one if you haven't seen it yet, or if you want to hear it again. That was the first one I put up. This was the first one on their website. Otherwise, pretty much, yeah, just like, comment, subscribe if you like the content. Give us some constructive criticism, or just general hate if you thought it was just complete bullshit. Alright. Alright, fellas, well, fucking, you know the drill. I'll catch you later.